Hi, Bestie. Welcome to my channel. So glad you decided to join me today. In this video, I'm going to work on my monthly budget for June. If that interests you, let's go ahead and get started. Hi, Bestie. Welcome to my channel. So glad you are here with me today. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. We're going to start off for working on my budget for the month of June. Overall, I think May was a good month, even though funds were lower than I expected. I survived it, and I'm ready to start this last month of the second quarter off with actually setting out my goal for this month. But first, this is the monthly bingo challenge here. This is a freebie that's in the Ko-Fi shop, but this one right here is available on Etsy for $2.25. The sunflower one is the freebie that you can get off of Ko-Fi, and I will have those links in the description if you're interested in those freebie and also the Etsy challenge. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So if you've been here before, you already know that I started off 2025 using my blackout budget planner here. So I already have everything jotted down in my blackout budget planner. And I already did my monthly layout for June. I added this savings jar here to my monthly planner, and I was trying to decide on which the coin amount I should use. I'm going to go ahead and do $5. When I first laid the sticker down, I was thinking just doing $1, but I think I'm going to do $5. So once I say $5, I'll add the coin sticker there. Because I've had these stickers for a long time. I said, you know what, let me just try and see if I can be consistent with that savings jar. Okay, so what I'll be updating today is my 12-month planner here. And I do need to go ahead and jot down some monthly goals. I don't think I ever recorded me jotting that down, but I will do that. But first, let me go ahead and I need to record for the month of May my finances. So since I haven't done that, let's go ahead and get that done. So currently I am creating and designing a new budget planner for the white pages. So like right now, my budget planner is just strictly the monthly and the paycheck. And I do not have, like on my blackout planner here, I have this monthly tracker. So I will be adding that to the planner with the white pages because I really love this snapshot view of my monthly tracker. So right now I'm just doing categories with my incomes, my bills, basically my budget categories, what I'm tracking here. But I'm thinking about personally tracking something else like my sinking funds. So I could just have it right up front all together and looking at the monthly, my monthly view of it. So now that I updated my income and my bills and expenses, I need to add my dividends earned and my interest earned for the month of May. And I printed this off. And if I remember, I will try to do a snapshot to show. So for the month of May, I was able to earn $234.36 in dividends. And then my interest earned $93.60. So for my interest earned, majority of my interest and dividends is with my Wells Fargo account. As you can see here, I have, based on whatever type of account it is, how much I earned in each. So that's the update for the month of May that I did not do when I closed out. And as I can see, you see the ups and downs with the different categories. And my income has decreased, but I also have decreased my bills as well. So that's why I do love this snapshot of my finances in my blackout. But like I said, I'm creating and designing a new budget planner that will have this in with the white pages. And also, I did go ahead and update my annual bills with the domain $16 that I hadn't accounted for when I did my May budget. So now I have it documented that hopefully I won't forget it next year. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started for the month of June. So how are you doing? Hopefully all is well with you and yours. If you're new to my page, welcome. So glad that you are here with me today. You've been here before. Welcome back. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and record. So this right here, let's start off. So it starts off with my monthly affirmation. I am in control of my finances. Every dollar I spend is save aligns with my goals. I track abundance, make wise financial choices, and build financial wealth effortlessly. Okay, so that's the affirmation that's in this particular planner of each month. Just a way to stay focused and just affirm what you're planning on doing. Okay? So I always write down my goal before I start with the month, and this will be the first time I actually recorded and shared it with you what my intentions are for this month. So for the month of June, I would love to increase my sales, which would increase my income, because when I looked at my monthly review of my finances, my income slowly decreasing. And also, I would like to find a part-time remote position. Probably like doing data entry or customer service. I'm thinking basically data entry if I can find something of that sort or grant related. So if you know any remote positions, please feel free to leave that in the comments. And also, I need to review my subscriptions that I currently have and see if there's anything that I can eliminate, because that's definitely something I have been doing, and that's one reason why my bills have been decreasing. And then, like I told you a few minutes ago, I have been working on designing a new budget planner, and my goal is to complete them this month. So hopefully I am able to achieve all of my goals that I'm working on for the month of June. So I believe in jotting down my goal and making a plan. So what is your goal for the month of June? It doesn't have to be financial, because I do have some other goals that I need to work on as well. But right now, these goals right here will help me financially, and this will be my focus for the month of June. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get to my monthly budget. So I did go ahead and add a few stickers already to my monthly planner. This monthly layout here. I did that a couple of weeks ago. Because I had a sticker, so I said, well, you know what? Let me go ahead and stick that. So right here is, this sticker right here is one of my favorites from Planner Aesthetic. This is a freebie here that you can receive when you place an order with Planner Aesthetic. And this is a sticker that I purchased from her. I will make sure to include her link in the description. And if you use my coupon code, you will save some money on your order, but just make sure to add that budget sampler to your cart. This is one of my favorites that I can't talk right now. I'm doing my hot girl. Shh. Budgeting, saving, and investing. Yes, I absolutely love this sticker. But yeah, just if you place the order, make sure you select the budget sampler to get this freebie sticker that I just added to my planner. And like I said, I have her information in the description with my coupon code so you can save some coins on your order. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get to June budget. Guys, it's going to be a little bit longer, so if you have your coffee, your wine, your tea, have it here, have your snacks. If you're cleaning and listening in, thank you so much. Okay, so let me get my blackout budget planner where I already jotted everything down for the month of June, and I do have 3 guaranteed incomes that I'm sure of. But we're going to go ahead and start off with my website. And my goal is to earn $300 based on past sales. And hopefully, preferably, I can. And so for the Etsy shop, my goal, I'm going to jot down $25 for that. So for Amazon, I earned $30.70 if you purchase Savings Challenge book, budget planner. Thank you so much. For my mortgage, I've earned $300. These are all actuals. My annuity payment. Okay, so I had the wrong amount down in my blackout budget planner. I have $8 there, but it should be $8.27. So let me go ahead and correct that. So let me get my black dot marker so I can change the amounts that's in the blackout planner, because that is absolutely wrong. Okay. Now that I updated that, let me go ahead and add the annuity payment here. And then I'm going to add my actuals through for my 3 desk actuals. And then let's go ahead and add up my income budget for the month of June. Okay, so let me get my calculator. And let's see what my total will be. And if you're wondering how I survive off of this, I don't have certain bills that I had years ago, and that's why. And I'll get more into it. So my monthly income is $663.34. Now, guys, years ago, I could have never imagined surviving off of this on a monthly, but I don't have some of the expenses that I had before, and that's the only reason why. Like for instance, like when it comes to the phone bill, the internet, my daughter pays those. They're in her name because when she graduated from Howard, I think because she saw when she was growing up, I took on a lot of bills that my parents had, and I was just paying them monthly. So it's like she's paying it forward, paying it back, and now she does the same for me. So I guess I set the example for her. So she added me to her phone plan and with the internet. So I don't even know how much she pays a month for that. For our bills, not my concern, because that's something she wanted to do for me. And I'm just so grateful for that, because she didn't have to. And I'm thankful. So that's some of the bills that I don't have. And then, of course, I don't have rent or mortgage. The home is already paid for. Okay, so now let's get into my bills. So, I have no electricity bill on none of the property. I have credit balances, and I'll try to leave pictures of those screens. If I remember, my water bill is $1.67. And then tuition, credit balances. So guys, I'm simply just paying my bills and not actually reviewing the bill, because it comes through my bank. But when I actually signed into the accounts, I was like, wow, I have a whole lot of credit balances. So I was like, I'm not even gonna apply it to this monthly budget. Alright, so now let's get to my rest of my bills. Google, $28.80. Shopify is $39. Okay, so next is Prime. Prime and Paramount. Paramount is within my Prime account. Prime is $14.99. Paramount $12.99. So I have to go get me some Amazon gift cards. From Kroger, when it's 4 times the value. Place it on my Amazon account to pay for those. Canva $12.99. QuickBooks $29.86. So majority of these expenses are business expenses. So it works out perfect because the Google, Shopify, Canva, QuickBook business, so it helps me when I do my taxes. So let's add up my bills for the month of June. So my total for the month of June is $138.33. So notice my bills have decreased, and I just know that because the fact when I looked at the bill and I saw these credit balances. And for like my electricity bill, I did end up setting up budget billing for that, and so that decreased as well. So I hope that explained my finances why I don't have certain bills like most people, because certain bills my daughter have, and then I don't know. Now, when I had her, when she was still my dependent, whole different ball game. So, now I need to add my expenses. So, I did end up getting a cloth and paper subscription box. Definitely wanted the June. That June box, that red, that black, ooh, I can't wait to get that box. And then, Miss Frugality, she had a birthday box sale and I wanted to support her. So I ended up purchasing one of her birthday boxes. And those are my 2 expenses so far. And it's definitely not a need. They're both wants. And together, they're $152.53. But like my cloth and paper subscription box, majority of those are business expenses for those subscription boxes. But the Frugality is not. That's just something that I want. And I update, so like my different transactions or like my subscriptions that I get from cloth and paper within QuickBooks, that's what I have within my QuickBooks as a business expense. Okay. Now that I've taken care of my income and my bills for June, and I've added in my purchases, and I do have my cash wallet budget for $100 for the month. Let's go ahead and add my budgeted totals to the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jot down my income, my bills, and my expenses for June. Okay, so with my cash wallet and cloth and paper and my Frugality box, that's what, $252.53. Okay, and I'm going to deduct my bills and my expenses from my income to see how much I am able to save for this month so far. Okay, so for right now, I am able to save $272.48. Okay, so let me get a sticky note so I can jot down that amount. Now, I would not be cash stuffing that entire amount because my income does fluctuate. I do not do a zero-based budget. but I will end up cash stuffing something, but it would not be $272.48 because I'm not guaranteed that I will earn the $325 between my website and the Etsy shop. So that's it for my monthly budget. Please like, share, subscribe. Toodles!